warm welcome to all our dignitaries, Professor Anupma Raina Ma'am, Director IBS Gurgaon, Professor Vipin Khurana Sir, Deputy Campus Head and Dean Examination IBS Gurgaon, Professor Prapti Paul Ma'am, Dean Academics IBS Gurgaon, Professor Bhavna. Over the 5 technical sessions, we have witnessed an extraordinary exchange of ideas, innovations, and insights that truly define the spirit of research and collaboration. We explored vibrant discussions and built connections that will surely extend far beyond. The journey from inaugural session to the valedictory has been marked by enthusiasm, passion, and dedication from every participant. To mark the conclusion of this successful event, we are honored to have with us our esteemed chief guest, Professor Parveen Ahluwalia, sir. Please join hands with him. Welcome, sir. With more than 38 years of rich experience in marketing communications, strategic planning, and brand consulting, sir has worked with 225 plus brands and have trained and mentored large teams. He also serves as Professor of Marketing at Great Lakes Institute of Management, Gurgaon. Sir began his professional journey at Operations Research Group and became the youngest branch director and executed large-scale quantitative and qualitative research assignments for companies like Citibank, Aditya Birla Group, and Nestle. Sir is a gold medalist in both MBA Marketing from Pune University and Economic Honors. Over the last 3 decades, Sir has formalized his passion for teaching by mentoring and training students and professionals at prestigious business schools like IIM Calcutta, IMI, MICA, MGI, Shiv Nadar University, and others. Today, we are privileged to hear his perspectives as we begin and extend our warmest welcome to Professor Ahluwalia. Before that, I would like to request Professor Anupma Raina Ma'am to felicitate our chief guest with a sapling. Thank you, ma'am. I would now like to request Professor Parveen Ahluwalia, sir, to share his decades of wisdom with us.
Honorable Professor Raina, eminent guests, esteemed faculty members, and of course, students. It's a rare privilege that one actually has in terms of spending time with you all, in terms of perhaps trying to share a perspective, something akin to obviously what your entire seminar, or if I may say so, international conference theme has been. We have been, if I may say so, a generation which started in transformation of companies even much before these buzzwords of technology, etc. came in. So it has been like yesterday, today, and tomorrow, in all fairness. Okay. It is obviously a tremendous personal joy for me that I do get opportunities off and on to be able to come and spend some time and some perspective with, most importantly, young minds, which are the students. They are the ones who are going to be the torch bearers as far as the industry is concerned in the years to come. It is, as luck would have it, a privilege to actually come down to your campus for the first time. I've never come here before. And thank you so much, ma'am. Now, I think after having had all these extremely insightful, interesting, grueling sessions for the last almost close to about 5 or 6 hours, I would like to perhaps most importantly bring about a certain perspective in the next 10-15 minutes where purely from an industry point of view, and I'm only going to be talking from an industry point of view, some of the changes that have taken place, which are by and large wonderful, and of course some of the changes that we are anticipating that will happen but may not necessarily be happening, shall I say, in the immediate future. We are a service-driven economy. Almost about 65 to 70% of India is dominated by the services sector. We used to be about 30-35 years ago a manufacturing economy. Obviously, there has been a tremendous shift from what we call supply-side behavior to demand-side behavior. I'm sure you'll all realize, including the youngsters out here, that today the consumer in every sense of the word is king. You put in any kind of a remotely negative review, be it on a Zomato or a Swiggy, and before you know it, you're going to be inundated, most importantly, with that, please sir, remove it. Okay. So, in the service industry, the first thing that we have learned, at least I have learned personally, is the fact that the only assets and the biggest assets that anybody has are the people. And by the way, when we're talking about people, in that sense, AI is not going to be of any help there. It is going to be obviously people who are going to be most importantly responsible for running your organizations, for transforming your organizations, for leading people to be a part of the business processes, and so on and so forth. So I think one of the first things that one has to look at is that we must have ability backed by agility. And when I say agility, it means that we cannot obviously stay, shall I say, in a state of flux or status quo. We have to move, we have to transform, we have to understand what is it that we are currently going through, we have to understand what is most importantly coming in front of us, and accordingly take action as such. So, if I look at specifically the function of HR, which unfortunately in all the years that I've been involved in business management education, has unfortunately and regretfully taken a back seat when you compare it to some of the more glamorous siblings in terms of marketing and finance, and now you have operations, and obviously you do have analytics. I come from a business school which is very well known for that. Okay. So, people management in terms of actually using HR as a strategic tool, I can assure you, is one of the foundation stones of a business strategy. Leaders across business sector, most importantly, spend maximum time in terms of being able to have human resource development as a strategic function and not just as an average function of, shall I say, recruitment and training. And people do spend a fair amount of time, effort, energy in being able to do that. Artificial intelligence obviously plays a critical role now. Naturally, one has to keep abreast of what is happening around in terms of the function of HR. When I look at blockchain and I look at big data, etc., they are being used by companies specifically in terms of transforming HR practices, and also ensuring, enabling, managing change. But they are not there, shall I say, to replace people. They are there, if I may say so, to enhance the performance of people. That's something which is very, very important. And your entire theme, of course, is about transformation as such. The other part, of course, is the fact that let's take a simple thing which was not there for argument's sake in terms of transformation and technology. During my time when I did my MBA, it had to be a physical written test followed by group discussion, interview, and so on and so forth. Today you will appreciate that many of the recruitment processes across campuses, most importantly, do take place online. And it is purely to be able to ensure that you save time in every sense of the word. Okay. The second part, of course, is that customer is king in every sense of the word. So if I may say so from a business school perspective, the only stakeholder that matters is the student. Because the student is the ultimate customer. And everybody who's in the domain of education or training, the entire focus and principles and policies and processes has to be only towards being able to enhance the journey of that particular student. Okay. I always call India not as a country. This is my experience. I call India actually 29 countries. And it is not 29 markets, it is 29 countries. You know, for example, I can run a marketing campaign which will be more or less similar in Europe or Latin America. But in India, as luck would have it, what I do in Delhi is not what I'm going to be doing in Mumbai. Different consumers, different consumer types, different consumer behavior, different consumer habits. That is the challenge, I must say, for everybody, not just marketing. It is across every possible business stream, and that's, I think, the beauty of India. I always maintain, and please forgive my saying so, that if you can succeed in India, you can succeed anywhere in the world. Because this is the toughest terrain and the toughest domain to be able to succeed. Okay. Incidentally, the best of global brands which have come here, it's not that just because you're world number one, you're going to succeed in India. There are umpteen failures which have happened in the last 8-10 years. I can give you specific examples. There is a Ford, there is a General Motors, which are America's and the world's largest passenger car brands. And they are nowhere in India today. You have Haier, which is a Chinese brand, which is the world's second largest consumer durable brand, and it is floundering in India. I can go on about these brands. Okay. So India is a different context, it's a different country. And I think the first thing, as we say, is always is to understand the consumer. If you can understand the consumer, you'll appreciate transformation in managerial practices will inherently build it. I don't require the support of technology to do that. If I can understand consumer behavior, I think that means half the battle won. Okay. We talk about the other part that India today, absolutely yes, is a fintech, if I may say so, economy. Sure, I don't think so there is any replication of what we have been able to do specifically with UPIs or the Aadhars as such. But let's not forget, in the last 3 years, the maximum number of cyber scams have also happened. So it automatically means that data privacy, data security is far more critical than just, in all fairness, being a fintech power as such. Okay. Sustainability, if I may say so, and please forgive my saying so, is a much used, touted, and in fact more often than not abused term. I think we must understand in all fairness that sustainability is not just in practice or in terms. It has to be able to enable certain kinds of output from businesses which help society at large. And that is primarily where businesses have to start transforming themselves. Okay. You take digital, we keep on talking of digitization and transformation. Just to give you an idea, media expenditure in India is about 120,000 crores as of last year. And not surprisingly, 50% of that happens to be digital. At one point of time, television used to be about 70%. So that means obviously more and more people, more and more businesses are using digital marketing. So what is the irony? In our business, digital marketing, as luck would have it, is only perceived and considered to be online. The fact is, mobile is equally important. Hardly anybody gives importance to mobile communication. Don't forget, if I may just give you one particular statistic, that when we look at mobile and then we look at specifically online, okay, we have almost about 97 crore Indians who, most importantly, are in all fairness using the net. And we have 140 crore mobile consumers in India. And we have not touched that part at all. We keep on talking about online advertising. But don't forget, today that same servant who 10-15 years ago used to stand in a queue outside a post office to be able to send money through a telegram, now with the click of a button is sending money home to the nearest village. And that is the transformation that is required in terms of mobile. We have, of course, I've been accustomed and used to a lot of digital marketing courses. My biggest regret always is that we don't lay maximum emphasis on mobile. We spend more and more time on digital, which is online specifically. Okay. We take the other aspect of transformation, especially for the youngsters out here, which I don't like to call them Gen Z or millennials. I really call them the quick commerce generation because their life revolves around the 10-minute delivery. Generations like us are not used to the 10 minutes. We find there is something suspicious about it. My wife, for example, will never ever dream of shopping for vegetables and things like that. She would rather go and pick up herself. So there are these things which do happen in all fairness. But if I look at quick commerce, for example, it is growing at about 100%, and the 40 to 50 top cities in India are accounting for almost about 250 billion US dollar worth of business from FMCG products. And this is only going to become bigger and bigger. And I think today's generation, and especially the youngsters who are here, who are going to start working, they, to be fair to them, they're not going to be having time to actually pick up and have breakfast on their own. They're just going to order a cold coffee from a Blue Tokai or a third wave, and before they know it, breakfast is over and done. Okay. So this is going to boom. And that's, I think, one of the biggest transformations that we have seen specifically in the last 4 to 5 years. It's another issue that they're not profitable. Mr. Deepinder Kalra, who's the founder of Zomato, he keeps on time and again mentioning that perhaps acquiring Blinkit was not a wise decision. Okay. It is actually bringing down the profitability of Zomato. It will take time. It does take its time. Okay. So, if I may just, without much ado, and thank you so much for bearing with me, if I may just take 2 minutes in concluding what I believe are the takeaways from this kind of a wonderful conference. I mean, it is people first. It is obviously in terms of being digitally proficient in all fairness. We post-COVID, and I can share this with you, we do not do any longer 5 to 10 year business forecasts. The market is too volatile, the market is too dynamic. We do a maximum of 2 to 3 years. So it's a short-term planning. In fact, during 2021, 22, we used to actually plan every quarter because we didn't know what's going to happen with the markets being closed. So short-term business forecast is the other thing that is definitely there in all fairness. Okay. And one last word, if I may say so, for the youngsters out here. And forgive my bluntness in saying though, people join business schools not to be able to get good jobs only. You are supposed to be a good professional, which means you should be an interesting professional. What is interesting? Every student that I most importantly interface with, I always tell them, inculcate, develop a certain passion for something. It could be anything. For me personally, like I said, teaching and training is a passion. Now there could be people who are into arts and dramatics and painting and music. Pursue that. Because your clients should see you most importantly as an interesting person. And I always tell students of mine who take up business communication as a course, and that is mandatory, it's not about business communication. The day a client and you can spend 1 hour without discussing business, that is the time you would have understood the essence of business communication. Where we are discussing everything under the sun except the business. And the client finds you interesting, can discuss anything as such. So thank you all so much once again for this opportunity. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you so much, sir. It was a pleasure hearing to these words, as it gives new perspectives to look at the way we should see things, learn things, and also to how to navigate better the Indian landscape, and how people management using human resources can serve organizations and all the different professionals in a better sense. Thank you so much, sir. Now I would like to request our director, campus head, Professor Raina ma'am, for her address. Ma'am has always been pivotal in supporting us for everything, guiding us through new initiatives, Her suggestions have been so valuable always that helps us amplify every particular aspect of the conference and everything that we plan for. Thank you so much, ma'am. We request you to share your words with us.
Thank you so much. I think I spoke in the morning. This was not required, but anyway, the whole day, in fact, when I started in the morning, I made a promise and I made everybody assured that the day is going to be a fruitful day. There's going to be a lot of learning for all of us. And as I reiterated in the morning that, ICFI has been experimenting, and this is again, these conferences do help us to bring change ultimately for the student fraternity, right? Whatever we learn today as a part of the research papers and all that, many things which has come out is going to be part of our learning and development out here, because research is one way which can tell you where the world is going, as rightly told by our chief guest also, that things are changing. But the way we are actually talking about technology, but when you talk to the corporate and all that, technology is still in the nascent stage. I think the most important is the people. So all the people, my people who are studying here, either maybe the students being our customers, the people being faculty and staff out here, it is all your contribution, and it is your hard work in the classes that today ICFI has become a big institute and we are among the top institute of India. My great thanks to Dr. Bhavna for organizing this conference. I know the way she has worked hard for it, starting from getting the chief guest and guest of honor, even technical heads, getting withdrawal sometimes, putting a new person in place, and at the same time screening. I think most of the screening has been done by her. But the technical chairs who have screened these papers, because as I said in the morning, there were 100 plus papers which need to be screened, and out of that 48 have seen the light of the day. And as again, the promise in the morning that we make it sure that the best of the papers who have put in a lot of efforts in terms of writing these research papers are going to see themselves in the best of the publications. And the other papers which need slightly improvement, we'll be in touch with you, but we'll also make it sure that we get those papers published also. It has been a great day. There has been a great learning. I was part of the technical session finance, technical session, IT and all that, even though my area is HR, but there has been a great learning for us. My special thanks to all those, research partners, research participants who have come forward. The people who have traveled from Ahmedabad, thank you sir for, many people in fact have come from different locations. We are grateful to you. Many such conferences do come, do go, but unless and until you don't have good researchers out there, you cannot go ahead with this kind of a program. And every technical chair who was here since morning has been telling us that there has been really, really good papers which have come up this time across domains. So again, going back to the organizing team, that it is your, the efforts which you have put in place, and you made this as one of the best international conference. I would like to come back to the names, starting led by Dr. Bhavna, Dr. Prapti, Professor Khurana, then we have Dr. Namita, Shweta Sharma, Shweta Agarwal, and if I miss any names and all that, and indirectly, I think the whole institute worked for it. By way of technical chairs, by way of participants. My special thanks to the staff people sitting out here, that you came forward. Generally you don't go to the classes, but you showed your interest to be part of the conference, and it means the staff is also interested to learn. My special thanks to students. I feel so happy when you're so disciplined. Everything was being done minutely, without any silence. I think you were the silent purpose, and we're proud of you. Make us feel proud, because an institute can only grow when the students are best. Let me tell you, even if whatever the best faculty or the director or any of the deans is, the institute can only grow because of you. So you've been a great support. I think the students who were involved were from IBAC team, Samvad team, and the digital marketing team. Where is the digital marketing team? You're there always. You're always there. And I would like to say this to August gathering, those who are connected with us online or any of the platforms, because sir talked about online presence and all that. All this is being managed by our students. I make it sure I say this to everybody, because the kind of footprint, the kind of presence which is there in a digital platform, Trust me, if anybody doesn't know it is being done by students, they feel they have hired some professionals. But you are the professionals for us, and proud of you. Keep doing the good work, okay? Make us feel proud, okay? Less talking by us, more talking by you in terms of your efforts and your, I would say, verbal expressions, right? So thank you once again, and now we're going to start with the valedictory session. And thank you for giving me opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for always inspiring us. Recognition is the best form of motivation. To provide us with the results of awards of this successful conference, which I am sure all the presenters are waiting for, I now invite Dr. Shweta Sharma ma'am to take the dais. Thank you.
A warm greeting to one and all present here. At the onset, I extend my heartfelt thanks to Dr. Namita Mangla for her thoughtful and inspiring opening remarks that set the tone for the valedictory session. I'm Dr. Shweta, and I'm here. I take the pleasure for taking you forward with the prize distribution and felicitation ceremony. As we draw this enriching journey to a close, we sincerely hope that the sessions have been as insightful and stimulating as ever for all members of our academic fraternity. May the ideas exchanged here continue to inspire collaboration, innovation, and meaningful dialogue. For the prize distribution ceremony, I take great pleasure in inviting our esteemed dignitaries on the stage, Professor Praveen Ahluwalia, Sir, Dr. Anupama ma'am, Dr. Vipin Khurana, and Dr. Prapti Paul ma'am, to please give away the awards. I would request you to please come. I would request Dr. Bhavna also to join them. We now begin the award ceremony for Technical Session 1, which focused on the theme of finance. I warmly invite our technical co-chair, Professor A.K. Anand sir, to kindly join our patterns in giving away the award, sir, since you were the co-chair. Oh, sorry, R.K. Anand. Professor R.K. Anand sir, to kindly join the patterns. Now we would start with the best paper. Award for the second prize goes to Miss Neha Chaudhary, Miss Anita, and Dr. Arpan. Louder please. Take the second prize out of the 9 papers which are there. Now the best paper award for the first prize goes to Professor Amitabh Gupta. He was online present, so we will not be able to award him, but I'm just announcing the results. He's joined online?
Thank you so much. Yes, I'm Amitabh. I'm here.
Okay, so a huge round of applause and once again. So I would request Bhavna ma'am to take the award on his behalf.
Wait a minute, he's speaking, he's speaking.
Sir is speaking.
Yes, sir. Please go ahead. You were saying something.
Mike.
Yeah, thank you so very much. It is always a privilege to come to the conferences of IBS. I've been coming for the last 15 years and now probably after a decade. And I could not join you personally here because we are shortly we are having our exams, and we are really very honored to present and to receive this award. Thank you so very much for the opportunity.
Now I would request the dignitaries to present the memento and the certificate to the session co-chair, Professor R.K. Anand. Since sir was busy in the presentation, so we had to do it now. Now I would like to request Dr. The dignitaries to felicitate Dr. Rajesh Mishra. Is he here? Okay. So I would just keep it on record for his valuable contribution in reviewing all the finance paper. We wanted to recognize his effort. Continuing to this technical session too, so I would like to thank Sir.
So we now take this opportunity to felicitate Dr. Shweta Sharma for her graceful and engaging comparing of technical sessions.
Now we would continue with the technical session too, so I request Dr. Shalini Khandelwal to please join us on the dais along with Dr. Namita Mangla. So the Best Paper Award second prize goes to Miss Mudra and Dr. Balgopal Singh.
Your parents are here? Yeah.
The Best Paper Award first prize goes to Mr. Govind Gopal Pahari and Mr. Chandrasekhar Pahari. They have presented online.
Is he connected, Mr. Govind?
Is he there online?
That's fine. That's fine.
Okay. So I would like to thank, we would take the opportunity to felicitate Dr. Namita for her comparing in technical session 2. Namita ma'am, you are at the receiving end. So thank you Dr. Shani and Dr. Namita for joining us.
We now move to third technical session, which centered around the theme of multidisciplinary research. I warmly invite co-chair Professor Anirudh Ghosh, Dr. Sangeeta Ma'am, Dean SIT, and Dr. Shweta Sharma, Joint Coordinator Conference, to kindly join our patrons on stage for the presentation of the Best Paper Award. The Best Paper Award for second prize goes to Ms. Anushka Sharma, Ms. Anita, and Dr. Sachi. Congratulations to all three. The Best Paper Award for first prize goes to Mr. Sunil Kumar Gaur, Professor Anshul Jain, and Professor S. Nair. He gave his presentation in online mode.
Have they joined online?
No. So we now take this opportunity to felicitate Dr. Reenu Kalani for her articulate narration and seamless comparison of technical session 3. Shahane, Dr. Anirudh Ghosh, and Dr. Shweta Sharma for joining us on the stage.
So we will go forward with the technical session of IT and analytics. So I request Dr. Vipin Khurana is already here. I would request Professor Shweta Agarwal to please join him in distributing the certificates. The Best Paper Award second prize goes to Mr. Brij Bhushan Tomar and Dr. Vani Agarwal. The Best Paper Award first prize goes to Mr. Divyanshu Goel and Ms. Jyoti Yadav. So thank you Shweta Agarwal ma'am for joining us. We'll continue with the technical session 5, which was focused on marketing and operations. I request the co-chair Dr. Vikram Sharma to please join us along with Dr. Bhavna. The Best Paper Award second prize goes to our own Professor Sanjeev Sareen. Gurgaon. The Best Paper Award for the first prize goes to Dr. Sandhya Rai. Can we check if Sandhya Rai ma'am online available? Has she joined?
And to reinstate, she won the first prize award last year conference as well.
Okay, she has won the same prize last year as well. So that's what Dr. Namita is trying to advertise. We now take the opportunity to felicitate Dr. Indu Prabha for her comparing in technical session 5. Thank you, ma'am. Thanks a lot. Thank you, Dr. Vikram Sharma, for joining us. We are deeply honored by the presence of our chief guest, Professor Praveen Ahluwalia, whose insights and experience have added immense value to this conference. His contributions to academia and industry continue to inspire meaningful dialogue and innovation across disciplines. We sincerely thank him for gracing us with his time and wisdom today. I now request Dr. Anupama, the Chief Patron of the conference and campus head, to felicitate our esteemed chief guest, Professor Praveen Ahluwalia. We would like to take this moment to express our heartfelt gratitude to those whose unwavering guidance and expertise have been instrumental in the successful execution of this year's international conference. At the heart of it has been our guiding light, Dr. Anupama Raina, whose leadership and support have steered this event with vision and grace. I now invite Dr. Kathy Paul and Dr. Bhavna Chabra to kindly felicitate our chief patron, Dr. Anupama Raina. We remain deeply thankful this journey. Thank you, ma'am, for the core of the heart. We would like to take this opportunity to acknowledge the unwavering support and valuable guidance of our honorary patron, Dr. Vipin Khurana. His thoughtful contributions and steadfast encouragement have played a vital role in shaping the success of this conference. I now request Professor Shweta Agarwal and Dr. Namita Mangla, Joint Coordinators Conference, to join us on the stage to felicitate Dr. Vipin Khurana. We now take a moment to recognize the tireless efforts and the visionary leadership of our conference patron, Dr. Prapti Paul. From ideation to execution, she has been at the very core of this conference, ensuring every detail was thoughtfully curated and seamlessly delivered. Her dedication and hands-on involvement have truly shaped the success of this event. Thank you, ma'am. We now take a moment to acknowledge the driving force behind the seamless execution of this conference, the backbone, Dr. Bhavna Chabra, our dedicated conference coordinator, often working behind the scenes. She has been the soul of the organizing committee.
Students, all class for Bhavna ma'am.
Yes. We now take a moment to appreciate the dedicated efforts of Professor Shweta Agarwal, joint coordination of the conference. With her calm, efficient, and unwavering commitment, she has helped transform the ideas, action, and ensured that every detail was handled with care. Thank you, Shweta ma'am.
Okay, so it's now turn. We now take a moment to recognize the dynamic presence and dedicated efforts of Dr. Shweta Sharma, Joint Coordinator of the conference. From meticulous planning to gracious hosting, she has seamlessly woven together the threads of this event with clarity, warmth, and professionalism. Her commitment to academic excellence and her ability to engage diverse audiences have truly enriched the spirit of this conference. Thank you.
We now take a moment to appreciate the thoughtful presence and valuable contribution of Dr. Namita Mangla, Joint Coordinator of the conference, whose opening remarks set a gracious and inspiring tone for the valedictory session. Now I would like to recognize the efforts of Mr. Prashant Singh in absentia, who is behind the scene effort as Assistant General Manager and member of Conference Committee, have been integral part to the smooth execution of the event. I request the dignitaries on the dais to felicitate Mr. Surinder Sir and Ashok Sir in recognizing their valuable role in making this conference a success. Ashok Sir and Surinder Sir. Huge! They are the stars of IBS. Ms. Shilpi, our Chief Librarian, whose quiet dedication and resourceful assistance have enriched the academic foundation of this conference. All the tie-ups would not have been possible without Shilpi ma'am. She has worked really hard. It's time to acknowledge the efforts of Mr. Mukesh Pandey, the Manager Systems, whose expertise and prompt IT assistance have been vital to the smooth functioning of this conference. Pandey sir is not here. Is Rajneesh here? Can you collect it, please? Rakesh is equally working hard behind the scenes. We now pause to extend our heartfelt appreciation to the dedicated students of the Samvad Cell, whose meticulous planning and seamless coordination have been instrumental in orchestrating the international conference. So now I request the coordinators and the joint coordinators of Samvad Cell to receive the certificates on the behalf of entire team. Round up. They have been working for months, day and night, leaving the campus by 6, having a meeting till late night. So, work the appreciation and applause. It should go on, guys.
Students, clap for your.
Ma'am, last year also this team was there, they organized it, but junior that time. Equally worked. Thank you so much.
So, let's take a moment to appreciate the dedicated students of Digital Marketing Cell, whose dynamic coverage and creative storytelling have amplified the spirit of this international conference across platforms and audience. So now I request the joint coordinator of digital marketing, the coordinator and the joint coordinator of Digital Marketing Cell to please come forward and collect the certificates on behalf of the entire team. So as we prepare, thank you to all the dignitaries. Thank you, ma'am. You may proceed to the dais now. As we prepare to close this distinguished event, it is my honor to invite Professor Shweta Agarwal to the podium to deliver the vote of thanks and to extend our heartfelt appreciation to every individual that made this conference possible. Over to you, ma'am.
Good evening to everyone once again. As we come to the close of this remarkable international conference on management imperatives for organizational success, transformation through technology and innovation, my heart is filled with immense gratitude and warmth. Today has been more than just an academic gathering. It has been a celebration of knowledge, collaboration and the shared spirit of learning that binds all of us together at IPS Gurgaon. I would first like to express our deepest gratitude to our chief guest for the valedictory session, Professor Praveen Aluwalia, Professor Greatness Institute of Management. Your presence, your words and your gracious encouragement have touched and inspired every mind in this hall. Thank you for making this moment so meaningful for all of us. Thank you, sir. Our heartfelt thanks also go to our chief patron, Professor Anupma Raina, director and campus head, whose constant support, vision and belief in academic excellence have been the backbone of this conference. Thank you, ma'am. We are truly grateful to our guest of honor, Mr. Vishal Talwar, CEO, University of Southampton, and to our chief guest of the inaugural session, Professor Rakesh Mohan Joshi, Vice Chancellor IIT Delhi, for their valuable insights and for setting the tone of inspiration from the very beginning. Thank you. Thank you. Our immense pleasure, appreciation to our honorary patron, Dr. Vipin Khurana, for his guidance, sincerity, and encouragement that always keep us moving forward. A very special note of gratitude to our conference patron, Dr. Prapti Paul, whose vision and dedication were the guiding light for this entire event. Thank you, Dr. Now, our heartfelt appreciation to our conference coordinator, Dr. Bhavna Jhabra. Your leadership, clarity of vision, and impeccable coordination have truly been the backbone of this event. Ma'am, your commitment to excellence, calm guidance, and attention to detail ensured that every segment of today's conference unfolded seamlessly and gracefully. Thank you. I come to now the conference team. My sincere thanks also to our conference team and resident joint coordinators, Dr. Shweta Sharma, Dr. Namita Mangla, Professor Shweta Agrawal. Your unwavering efforts, long hours of planning, and heartfelt dedication have shaped every session and every arrangement. This conference truly reflects your hard work and thoughtful contribution. So thanks to everyone. Our sincere appreciation also goes to every technical chairs, Professor Sanjay Dhamija sir, Professor Ankita Tandon, Professor Preeti Tak, Professor Anil Ota, Professor Deepak Kumar, and all the co-chairs, Professor Vikram Sharma, Professor Shalini Khandelwal, Professor R.K. Anand, Professor Vipin Khurana, and Professor Anirudh Ghosh, across all the tracks for lending their expertise and leaders. Thanks to all the technical chairs and co-chairs. Also thankful to reviewers, a very good friend, Professor Richa Bhargava, Professor Rajesh Mishra. Your contributions enriched the discourse and created a platform for meaningful dialogue and research sharing. Thank you. A special thanks to all the comparers, Dr. Reenu, Professor Shweta Sharma, Professor Namita, Professor Prabhash Ghosh, Professor Indu Prabha Pathak, for wonderfully hosting the session, technical session. Wonderful session comparers, thank you for lending your voices, your warmth and your grace to each session. Thank you. To every speaker, to researcher and paper presenter, thank you for sharing your hard work, your ideas and your passion. Your contributions turned this conference into a vibrant learning experience. So thanks to all the speakers. A heartfelt thank you to all our faculty colleagues for standing by us, supporting every step and helping create an environment of collaboration and encouragement. Thanks to all our faculty colleagues. Okay, now it's time to appreciate our students. So to our students from the Samvad Cell, you have been the soul of this conference. Your dedication behind the scenes, your discipline, your energy and your willingness to go the extra mile made everything flow so smoothly. We are truly proud of you. A heartfelt thanks to all the students from DMC Cell, IBEX Cell, IT Cell, Coordinator of Student Council for your creativity, tireless efforts and support in ensuring flawless communication, coordination and promotional activities. Your contribution added tremendous value to this event. Thank you. Thanks to all the students. So now I'm moving to thank to our administrative, technical and supporting staff. Thank you for your tireless efforts, your patience and your unwavering commitment to excellence. Every small details handled by you made a big difference today. A special note of appreciation to team led by Prashant sir, Surendra sir, Ashok sir, Briznanda sir for ensuring